like when a bear falls, when a bear, something in the forest. Is anyone listening? It was basically that kind of, artistic type of film with Sharon Stone and Timothy Hutton and Pruitt Taylor Vince and stuff. And there was a sense that we were doing something sort of left of center and different. Did it do very well in America? No. It made the Berlin Film Festival in major competition, and we were up against the Good Shepherd and the Good German and all that. So I know we did something right. However, the bottom line is, I think with the Battle in Seattle, that movie on the set, there was no question that there was a sense of that we were doing something special. We were doing something more than just movie making. And I have to tell you, every one of those stars, and we had a lot of big stars in there, they came in for practically nothing to do this movie. I'm not going to tell you what it was because it's inappropriate for me to do so, but it was as low as you could get, and they came in, and the same on the back end, they came in because of their passion. So you could bet that movie set was different than anything. And it has been at the festivals, and there's a sense of camaraderie between the cast there. And there is no question that that's a special event. And I believe that I would hope that I'll feel that sense of that unity and something special brewing with the Mary Mother of the Christ project as well, versus something I'm looking at doing something with two of the biggest stars sort of in the world right now, or, very, very big. And it's and that's all great, but I don't think we'll have the same sense of that. So, yeah, it definitely affects the set. Definitely.
How has your job changed in the 6 years since I interviewed you last?
Oh, well, who was I with? I was with Sharon Stone. We're friends, and we were, I think we were in Las Vegas or something. We were talking about this, and we were talking about the analogy that we can use is that there's a bicycle, and you're riding the bicycle uphill, and you keep riding uphill, and then there's the point where you're on that bicycle, and it's sort of you just plateaued, and you're looking around down there and over there, and you just enjoy the ride. And that's kind of what's happened right now. I work just as many hours or more, but there's a sense where I'm so confident, not cocky, but I'm so confident in knowing what I know, and I have a sense of more mentoring other people now, and the quality of projects is going up, and I am getting more discerning now in what I'm doing. Like there's projects that I have done that I would say no to now, just for the money and survival, and saying, I'd like to do this, and it's with the studio, and it had a predecessor, and it did very well. I'm not talking about the Passion of the Christ, but like a horror movie or something. I wouldn't do it now. I would completely turn that down. So I get to be more discerning. I get to mentor more people because they'll look at me more as a expert, or I'm called to be on a financing panel with the head of Lionsgate Distribution. So that feels good that people want to hear. And I believe that the work will only get better, and you get to pick and choose a little more. Do I say the work gets easier and less hours? Not in this business. You got to really love it. You got to really be dedicated, or you got to be super crazy. You got to do it. The old adage about it: if you've got to act, you've got to really do it. It's got to be in your blood. Well, same thing with producers, because it's intense. It's a lot of time, a lot of commitment, and a lot of times, you'll put together a project and it won't go, and so it just goes away, or you'll put it in development and it still doesn't go. And, or a lot of times, I'm at a place, the one thing I can say with the movies that I'm doing, once I sort of pick the movie and I know it's going, I put it together, it's not like they sit in development, which is sort of the studio system. And luckily in the independent, we really get to control that more. So those are some things I think that are different.
Out of everything you've accomplished, of which things are you most proud?
Well, I'd say Battle in Seattle. As far as the movie go, Battle in Seattle, I am proud that I'm about to embark on a journey of a movie that I think will defy all demographics again, and and it's a really important film. It's had a lot of care, which is Mary Mother of the Christ. And I am proud. One of the last things I can say on that is that people go, you're really lucky. You get to do whatever wake up and do what you love to do every morning. And the one thing that I can say that I'm proud of really strongly is I'm not lucky. I'm not lucky at all when it comes to that. I earned this. I worked for it. I remember after I did a big TV movie, there was a lull there for a while, and I had to go out and, I had to get other jobs that were just regular, everyday jobs to support my cause, my passion, what I want to do, my focus, and I wouldn't let up. And if I can tell other people that, it's that old adage of making your own destiny, it's not luck so much. Sometimes it is for some people, I guess, but it wasn't for me. I'm proud to say that I wake up every morning doing what I love to do, and I hope to inspire more and do better films and more important films as I go along. And I'm proud that I'm able to do that. And so I think that is what I'm proud of.
Okay, unless there's anything else that I should ask, I'm going to stop the recording. Is there anything you want to add?